An alleged sex offender exposed himself in Brixton town centre after touching a woman's bum, a court has heard. William Fernandez, 26, is also accused of sexually assaulting a woman in Weston-super-Mare and raping a teenage girl in Bristol after leading her to a car park. He has denied 2 charges of sexual assault, 1 count of rape and 1 count of exposure, and is currently on trial at Inner London Crown Court. Jurors heard that there had been an escalation of seriousness in his alleged crimes over a year period, resulting in his arrest in Newport train station on the 14th of May 2021. He was first arrested by the police on April the 20th, 2020 for alleged offences in Brixton town centre, where he approached a woman who was out shopping with her friend and her cousin. Prosecutor James Dick told the jury, "It is the prosecution's case that the defendant Fernandez grabbed the victim's bottom. She turned around to see him grinning at her, and he said, 'Hey, mamacita.' Her cousin heard her scream and she informed her what had happened, at which point the cousin began to give him a piece of her mind. The prosecution's case is that he did not react at all well to being challenged. He made rude and obscene gestures to the women. He crossed the road and took out his penis, made motions, and then began thrusting it in their direction. The woman he had allegedly assaulted succeeded in flagging down a passing police car, and Fernandez was arrested and remanded to custody. He was taken to a police station and questioned about his offences, to which he responded he had been very drunk. He said he touched the victim's waist and not her bottom, and said that one of the women told him he had a small dick, and his response was that, "I've not got a small dick, do you want to see it?" The 2 later incidents are alleged to have occurred after he travelled to Bristol in May 2021. The court heard at around 6 p.m. on May the 11th he approached a woman, 19, and asked for her phone number. Despite not being particularly overjoyed at this prospect, she decided it would be easier to give it to him than to resist. Calling himself Christian, he took the phone away from her and called his own number. He kept talking to her, which she thought was a bit strange, and kept walking along the road with her. He took hold of her hand and started running, the prosecutor said. The prosecutor added, at this point, the young woman began to feel a bit scared and decided to stop running along with him. At this point, he complimented her tattoo and leading to kiss her to the side. Despite this contact being unwelcome, he continued to make her feel uncomfortable and kissed her on the lips and tried to put his tongue in her mouth. The following day, he approached a 16-year-old girl outside Bristol Temple Meads train station and asked her for directions. He took her phone and inserted his phone details, sending himself a text there so that he could save her number. After she finished college, she was waiting with a friend when she received a call from Fernandez, who asked her to meet him at the station. The jury were told, leaving her friend behind, she met with Fernandez, who suggested that they walk somewhere to smoke cannabis. He led her to a car park where he kissed her and allegedly pushed her head down to perform oral sex. In a traumatic and frightening situation, Mr. Dick told jurors that he had placed her hand on his penis and was holding her head in a way that she physically couldn't push him off. Shortly afterwards, her friend called her and Fernandez told her to keep it short and made her turn on the loudspeaker. After they went their separate ways, he was reported to the police and arrested in the early hours of the morning of May the 14th in Newport. His mobile phone was examined, which showed it was the same number he had contacted both victims. Jurors were also shown CCTV footage of Fernandez leading his youngest victim into the car park. He has denied all 4 charges, and after refusing to attend court, his trial is continuing in his absence. Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to enable this channel to continue running. You can find even more stories on social media platforms and the website. Links will be in the description below. This video was brought to you by Fresh Media 365 News. Thank you.